Hey Earth signs, welcome to your July 2019 general reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That was a weird shuffle, and I can't talk. So welcome to your 2019 July general reading. Also, welcome to my channel. These are my first uploads on YouTube. I've just been doing private readings, and I just decided to get onto YouTube and experience it. I guess it's the best way I can say it. If this resonates with you, why can't I shuffle? You know what? I'm just gonna have to say this. I couldn't do it with water signs either. I couldn't talk and shuffle at the same time. I don't know what happened, but if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Really, it's just because I've gotten some pretty good I've heard some pretty helpful things for myself through YouTube tarot card readings, and so if you like it circulates, and maybe someone else needs to hear the message as well, So here we go. Earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, July 2019. Also something to know that the way that I read tarot, of course I do get specific messages. Sometimes I get a lot of them all at once, and I blow a brain fuse, but also I really gear it. I like to gear it. It's always about you. It's always about you, the person who's watching, and not just what's going on, what's happened, how you got here, etc. Not just that sort of thing, but also to move forward, or things that you need to uncover about yourself, things that you may or may not know how much they're affecting you, and just tangible ways that you can some tangible action steps, things like that you can do to help yourself as you move forward with whatever it is that comes out in the cards. I will shuffle now because apparently I can't talk and shuffle. Yes. I'm not sure about those two that flew out to the right. We'll see. And definitely not taking all of those. But I will take this. This is what I need to do. If I end up using these later, we'll see if those cards come out. I kind of saw what they already are. Yes. Here we go. Okay, so you've got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This is a big one, because unless this is done, it's almost like you can't trust your path, because part of trusting your path means being all of you, and you can't be all of you if you haven't broken the chain. And soul family, of course, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I think 3 out of the 4 elements of the group of the airs of the readings that I've done have gotten something about family and how important it is, soul family in particular. Earth signs, I think you're heading into a cycle, not a cycle, you're heading into the next part of your life, this next level of your life that's gonna, if I can find the words, you're going to be completely elevated. It's like you're going into a part of life that you've always wanted to go into, that you've always wanted to embody, that you've always wanted to encompass. This is what you've always wanted, what you've been working towards, the energy that you've wanted to embody, the kind of person that you've wanted to be, the kind of person that you are, but finally letting yourself be that. And it's almost like one of the big things, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? It's almost like one of the biggest things that has been holding you back is feeling like you're not supported. Clearly, because you haven't had the support from family that you've needed. And I'm really sorry about that, because it's really hard. That's really hard. I have to keep checking my phone to make sure that it's still filming. I'm a little paranoid about it, especially when I feel like really important messages are coming through. It's no coincidence that the middle is trust your path. You have to break the chain, and then that on the other side is soul family. If you don't have your soul family and you want to find them, you're going to have to call them in, because you're really going to need their assistance in being able to let go of this. Not just like physically, like it's not like, okay, I need to let go of these chains, these patterns, I need to let go of them, and therefore I need your help. I mean, that could be the case for some of you. But I think more so just because, like, when you break this chain, you want something to fill it, right? And obviously you can fill it with yourself, but it's very helpful to be able to fill it with new people, and in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying, right? Your soul family, they're going to help you. They're going to help you go far. This is not the only way, but it's going to be very helpful as you move forward. From what I know, a lot of earth signs have been heavily working on this. They have noticed that ancestral patterns are something that has been heavily holding them back. And it's not easy work to do, but it's work that I think collectively earth signs are realizing that they've already been doing it, but they realize the magnitude of it. Like, in the sense of, like, if you don't do it, it's gonna happen anyway, so you might as well do it. You know what I mean? Also, I thought this was important, the bottom of the deck. Just say yes, right? It's time for you to go. So, let's see what else comes out, okay? Ancestral patterns it's all internal stuff, right? It's the way that we react to things, it's the way we think about things, it's the way we think about life. It's a level of energy that you're breaking out of. You know that you need to be in a different energy level, a different vibe, in order to move forward, in order to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So realize that in order to do that, you're going to feel uncomfortable, because you're probably going to feel safe, you're probably going to feel happy, and you're going to feel like you're leaving people behind. You're almost going to feel like you're ripping yourself away from, like, an entire family. Like, you're going to be almost like you're separating yourself. Like, I see it like a piece of paper, like, you know, like you're going to be separate. That's why it's so important to call in your soul family, but also know, and just tell this to yourself over and over again, that you're here to do that. It's something that I mentioned in the water signs video. It's like, if it's coming to you, if it's coming into your consciousness, it's because it's yours to do. It wouldn't be, and you wouldn't be receiving the message. It wouldn't be in your head as a vision. It wouldn't come up within you as like, maybe I need to do that, if you didn't need to do it, and if you weren't the person to do it. It sucks because it's hard. It makes it harder for you. That's just the reality of it. And it sucks because people naturally who are in a different vibe are going to want to, like, even if it's just energetically, you're going to be able to feel it. Most likely you can feel that they're just kind of like, ugh. That's why it's so important to have something to go towards too. Okay? Okay, let's see if there's anything here for you guys. Oracle cards have been very silent in today's readings. Don't really know what to make of that, or the Moonology anyway, which I think is strange because we have a new moon coming up. Anyway, we're going to put these to the side. I guess I'm supposed to go over here first. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Whoa. Let's take a look at these. I don't read reversals, so we'll see about that one. I read it if I feel like it needs to be read, but usually I don't read them. Oh, I'm sorry. I know what that's like. true. Hey guys. I was asking if it was true about this. I'll get into that in a second. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Anything else? Ooh, sticky, sticky, sticky. I feel like usually when the cards are sticky, I feel like that's kind of like your energy, but I don't think your energy is sticky. I just think it's specific. There you go. Guys, this is all really good. All right, we're gonna stop there for now. These are reversed. Okay, let's start right here. As far as breaking the chain goes, you're going to have to communicate something about this. Let me see what you have to communicate. Hold on. I'm actually going to use this deck. This is a Romantic Tarot. I rarely use it, but every now and then it's like, use it. And I'm like, what? You want me to use that one? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So here I am. Except that I didn't ask the question because I was too busy explaining what I was doing. No, you don't want me to use it. You're going to be getting more information about what it is that you need to let go of when it comes to, what family patterns it is that you need to let go of. Either you're going to be getting more information about it, you're going to be getting communication. It looks like you're going to be getting communication, or you're going to be asking for it, but either way you're receiving it. So if you need more information about what it is that you need to let go of when it comes to your family, but you kind of like, you know that that's what it is, but you're not exactly sure specifically, it's up to you to get some more information, and you'll be getting that. You'll be getting that communication about what it is that needs to heal, what it is that you need to rewrite, okay? Next we have Trust Your Path, and right in between Trust Your Path and Soul Family, look at what's right there, the Ten of Cups. Your path not only is towards the Ten of Cups, total fulfillment, but you know that that's what you want. You don't want to settle anymore. You don't want to stay in this vibe. You don't want to stay in this energy. Not only do you not want to, but you actually spiritually and physically cannot. And emotionally. Basically, all of you cannot. And it's kind of like, look at this. It's killing you not to. I actually think that this is both ways. This can go both ways. It's making you really sad that you have to walk away from this. It's like you tried. It's like you tried to sort this out the best you could until you got to the point where you realized that nothing was going to change and you had to move forward. And here you are leaving to get your 10 of Cups. Got the 8 and the 10. But if you flip them over, it's a similar message when it comes to your spread anyway. It's like, you know what you have to do, but you're not doing it. But if you don't do it, you stay right here. And do you know how you do it? This person right here. This is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, he's taking a sword and just being like, whoosh. I know that seems maybe a little bit, a little extreme. I'm not saying you cut people off unless it's literally toxic and you feel like you really have to. I don't feel like you need to cut people off, and definitely don't just, even though this is a sword, I'm going to tell you right now, definitely don't cut people off just in your mind, because you can cut people off in your mind, but it's going to catch up to you later, and you're trying to move forward with all of you. So if you want to move forward with all of you, you make the decision in your head, you get it clear, you get it solid, and you decide, but then the rest of you has to follow. I'm going to stop. I'm going to have to do a jump cut because I do feel like my phone's going to run out, but I will pick up in a second. Earth signs, you have a lot of admirers right now. I mean, look at this right here. This is you. You know, once you start going towards this, once you are able to clear this enough that you're actually moving forward in every part of you, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you are the Empress. I mean, that is the Empress. She encompasses all of the queens, the pentacles, the swords, the wands, the cups. And even though I know, obviously, the Seven of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean this, I mean, look at this. Here you are sitting pretty as an Empress, and you've got people looking up at you, looking down at you in a good way, obviously, like honoring you, admiring you. So what's really interesting is that I don't think this has anything to do with romance. I think this is, you know, you getting your 10 of Cups, which is usually referred to as romance, but I really see it, especially since this is a general reading, and this is just the vibe I get, like water signs got straight up romance. I really think that for you guys, it's all encompassing, right? Your 10 of Cups is everything. It's you being the Empress and drawing everything to you. But here it starts to get kind of romantic. I just get that vibe. I mean, it doesn't have to be that, obviously. I just get that vibe. Before I forget, though, I want to clarify the King of Wands that you have right here and the Knight of Wands, because that's a lot of wands. Obviously, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy does not have to be. Let's see if we can get anything. The Knight of Wands and King of Wands. Okay. Oh, I think you're going to have a lot of suitors. I really do, but I mean, you are for sure. Who is this, though? Clarify the King of Wands. You know what wanted to come out was Death, but it did not. But we did have these two, so let's see what this is. Oh, King of Wands and Temperance. Okay, so Temperance, I mean, even more, I think this is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because Temperance, well, that's the Sagittarius. But also, beyond that, here's the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like someone's coming towards you and they, first of all, they've either been working on their healing or they need to work on their healing. They need to further work on their healing. But they almost like, look, it's almost like they need a little bit of help. They need a little bit of help from you, in a sense. They need you. Not that they need you. If this does happen, if someone comes forward, you will know the situation better than I do, but know that someone's gonna come towards you, and if you want this person in your life, I don't care in what capacity, if you want this person in your life, you're going to have to help them out a bit. And by that, I mean, I think it's really just being open and being receiving and let them know that you are interested, that you're open to communication, that you're open, you know what I mean? If you don't want them in your life, just don't respond. But they're going to be looking for, like, it's almost going to be like they're testing the waters in the best way. I know that can sound a little like, oh, just like come at me straight. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to help them out a little bit because they've been healing or they need to heal, which means they've got some things going on, so they could be doubting themselves. So you're going to have to help them out a little bit. Along with this, before this even came out, and look, this Knight of Wands is coming towards the Sun. You are a hot commodity. You are wanted, but I do think that this is in a weird way. It's like almost like this is the same person. I just don't know why entirely right now why they're coming up in two separate areas. I will say this, so I think someone's coming at you. This could even be this person too. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled just because they show up differently. Clarify the King of Swords. Yes. More Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, which is actually, like a divine connection, like a soulmate or a twin flame. It could also just be someone who's like balancing, but trying to balance so much that, look, in this tarot deck, the alchemical tarot, they're like, they're eating themselves because it's like they're trying to balance so much and they don't have to. It's like they don't realize that it's an 8, that it's like, it's infinity, right? And so it's almost like they're, inserting their foot in their mouth. But what I was going to say before I even got into this Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, again, I think if you guys want me to do an extended version of this, I'm happy to, because I think there's more information here with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. I'm also just checking the time on here real quick. Okay, we're good. But King of Swords, I don't think this is a specific person who, depending on their energy, they're going to present themselves as the King of Swords. So be aware that someone may come to you. This, I'm going to say, it could be romance, business, whatever it may be. Since here it got all like romantic and stuff, it could definitely be that. But just know that someone's going to come towards you in the King of Swords energy, you know, very, very direct, very clear, very, as a king. So there's no toxicity there, no matter the situation. But they're going to come into you in a way that's maybe feels a little cold. Look past that, because that's just how they're presenting themselves at that moment. It has nothing to do with you, everything to do with them, because the fact of the matter is that they're coming with this. They're coming with a new beginning, something secure, something committed, something that also is divinely guided. I honestly think this could be romantic, or this could be business. This is you for sure, because look at this. There you were, walking away from all the BS. And here you are showing up. It's the same person. It's you. It's you. And look, you even take that red cloak, and there you have it as an empress. Anyway, that's a little tangent side note. Be aware that this person was like this. Was like this. This literally came up in the water signs reading, but it came up right. So it's almost like they're on the other side of their healing. In the water signs video, they were like, they are healing, they haven't fully healed, but they're still coming towards you. This one, same thing. They are healing, they haven't fully healed, but they're on the other side of it. It's upside down. They're on the other side of it, just something to be aware of, but you are the magician. So you have the power to guide us however you want. Not only are you in the power position, quote unquote, I don't like using that term, but I think we'll understand it when I use it, because these people are coming towards you, or this person. I think these are two different people, or three different people. I think it's two different people, this one and this one. Or it's the same person. I think it's two different people. Why? Because you're kind of here in the middle, and here's someone flanking you here, and here's someone flanking you here. I believe that this is a new person, and this is someone from the past. It could, take it as it resonates. It definitely could be the same person coming at you from all angles, literally. Literally coming at you from all angles. But I do think it more so feels stronger that it's two people. But hey, you've got a King of Wands and a King of Swords coming at you. So you're going to have to be making a decision if that's the case. If not, before I get too lost, you're the magician. That's what I was talking about. So not only are you in the power position for what I was saying, that they're coming towards you, but also because you can manifest. I think you really need to focus on manifesting the right energy for this to come towards you, for it to stay, because it's going to come towards you regardless. It's for you to be open to it, for you to receive it, to make a decision that you feel really good with. You know? Regardless, it all leads to the sun. Whether that's ultimate partnership in this case, if anything, it's all good things. It's all good things. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get married. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be, and all of a sudden you and your soulmate are going to be together, although it does kind of look like that. Just know that all roads kind of lead to there. I don't know why I see it that way. Like, I'm literally reading it. I mean, you can see I read in segments, but it does kind of seem like this. It's like, or like, I don't know, it just seems, this stands out a lot. And here's the Knight of Wands coming towards you. I don't think this is a different person. I think it's the same person. I think it's also maybe this person even kind of like manifesting a change because of this, to come at you this way. I think it's this. I think it's just this person coming at you with more energy, wanting this. So it's gonna be good. You have the Star, Hope and Faith, and look what you have here at the very end, the Six of Pentacles. Yay! Giving and receiving, which also seems to be a thing for you, giving and receiving. So, we've got just say yes. Remember this. This is the tough part. This is the tough part up here. I'm going to ask for some more advice on that, because you know that this is coming towards you and all you have to do is be open and receptive to it. And one of the things, the biggest thing that's really keeping you from doing that is this up here. And I know it's really hard. I know it because I personally have experienced it. So let's see if we can get some more advice about the ancestral healing and releasing. It's almost like you have to fully let go of that whole life in order to really get all this wonderful stuff that's coming your way. The oracle cards want nothing to do with me today. They're like, no, I don't like you. We don't want to oracle cards today. The oracle has no energy. But I will get something here. I know it. Ah, yes. Don't forget that it said yes. We'll take that one down. Whoa. Clarify the spread. Oh, it's all great things, guys. We've got the Lovers. I asked to clarify the spread, so basically anything else you need to know about the spread. We've got Three of Cups, the reunion. Do you already have that? No, water signs had that. Anyway, reunion, Lovers. Two of Cups, we all know the Two of Cups is union, divine union. And the guy's looking at her, you know? Which is basically exactly what's going on over here. Sorry, my cards are a mess. The men's are looking at you, or the masculine energy, or whoever's watching this. And here we go, the very last one. This is Knight of Wands. In this deck, they are in union, but look, look, there's someone back there looking at them. And you know who that is? To be perfectly honest, I think it's your mind. I think it's in your mind. This past stuff, the family, the people that will naturally, family, also naturally people that are going to fall away as you continue forward into your life, as you decide to really go for your 10 of Cups. They're going to be there watching, and you're going to be thinking about them. And that's the only thing that's really holding back. So, how do you let go of all of that? Well, adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So that's surrender, right? Surrender is, a great thing to tell someone to do, but it's also not like, whenever people are like, surrender, and you're like, cool, how do I do that? How? If I could do that, I would have done it. This is how. Wave of power. A surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. So you're already feeling this energy, right? To move forward and to go for your 10 of Cups, to let all of this go and just go, right? Something's going to happen where you're really going to feel this energy. The energy's really going to come up. It's just going to be like, I gotta go. Like you're not going to be able to negate it. You're not going to be able to fight it. There's no way, no how. You're going to feel it. You're going to know. It's going to come on really strong. And when that happens, you just go. You go and you follow it and know, like, this is the moment. Because you've been thinking about it. You've had other moments like this before and you've gone, but you haven't fully gone, of course, or else we wouldn't be having this conversation of this whole tarot spread. So the next time this happens, I have a feeling it's going to be very soon, probably this weekend. I don't know why I feel that. 42. 4 plus 2, 6. 6. What is this? 27. 9. 9 is completion. You're like, cool, 9. What? Why? So when this happens, you just go. You just go and go, and you just go. Okay, guys? Well, Earth signs, I think you're going to have a great July. You've worked hard for it. You've been like pushing and pushing, and now it's time. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if it resonates, and I will talk to you later this month. Bye.